Got some household stuff here, everyday stuff you might come across. A lot of people out there could be part-time scrappers and they may not know it. And this is how you can make some money. Of course, cans. I got tin cans, aluminum cans mixed in there. I'll have to separate them out when I get down to the scrapyard. And then got this old money box. Let's see, you know what? Yeah. What's that? I think that, no, it's broken. I think that was a cell phone holder or something. Anyways, little money box, old box fan. I could take the motor off here, hit these couple screws, and get a nice little electric motor out of there. That could go separately by itself in the electric motor category. The rest of the fan would be a tin shed. This would be tin shed. Old pair of worn out bush shears. See the big wood handle? You can take that in there. See where the metal starts? From there down, there's a lot of metal. It's like metal with wood stuck to it. It'll go as tin shed. It'll be like, I think it's like 5 cents a pound right now, so that's not bad. That's like a dime, nickel. This is a knitting needle dealy thing. There's 2 of those in there. It's aluminum. You want a magnet? You always want to have a decent little magnet, strong enough to stick to stuff. Might have a hard time telling if that's aluminum or tin steel. That proves it right there. That'll go as tin shred. Tin shred and steel are a lot alike. If this was a little thicker, it could go as a short steel. Short steel in my scrapyard would be under 3 feet long. But it's got to be a little bit thicker than that. See how thin that is? So that'll go as a tin. I think short steel is like 6-7 cents a pound right now. We'll see when we get down there. Old before the George Foreman grills, I think. That's old like sandwich griddle dealy. Inside there, see that thing is a little that little tan lavender deal. There's a plate of aluminum that'll pop out of there. That'll go by itself. The rest of it goes tin shed. It's got a $6 sticker on it. I'll show you some. I'll show you the rest when we get down to the scrapyard, but I'll show you some right now. I've never really started out a video by showing it. I usually do that later in the video, but there's an old aluminum pot, and actually got a tin handle. Most scrapyards, I thought that was going to be a stainless steel. A stainless steel at the scrapyard, a magnet won't stick to. Technically, that probably is stainless steel. But scrapyards don't call, where I live anyways, they don't give a good stainless steel price for a magnet sticking to it. They just go there as tin shed or steel. But they might require you to take that off of there. Those ones that are riveted on there with metal are kind of difficult. The cheaper ones you can just stomp off with your foot. And then there's a little aluminum bread pan, baking pan in there, and old flame starter lighter deal. More cans in there, lids off tin cans. Where I live, there's plugs, the copper, insulated copper wire that comes off the TVs and the microwaves and the fans and all the electronics. You gotta cut the plugs off to get a good price for the copper wire, the insulated copper wire. You got an old busted fishing reel in there. That'll go as aluminum breakage. See, that's all the metal there. All the metal you see there is aluminum. And then it's got plastic, and actually those are stainless. Those are stainless steel screws. See how the magnet's not sticking to it. But it's got plastic and stuff stuck to it. So anytime aluminum has stuff stuck to it, it'd be aluminum breakage. So like aluminum's like 30-35 cents a pound. Aluminum breakage would be like 10 cents a pound. Old brake pad. I'm pretty sure I just fell off someone's car in a parking lot. That's kind of scary how much those I find. And people say these don't fall off cars, but I have to disagree. I've found thousands of these laying in the road over the years. That almost looks like it's never been really used. They might be installed wrong, is maybe what I'm thinking. Anyways, that's scary. Knowing there's cars out there driving around missing a brake pad. And what else you got in there? There's a copper pipe, brass nugget on the end. I'll cut that off when I get down there. You actually want to be more prepared than this when you go to the scrapyard. That's just the way I do it. Scrapyard down there doesn't care if I pull off to the side. It takes 5 minutes to organize this all out, you know. It's actually quicker doing it like that as opposed to just pulling up the scale with everything just in one bucket. But ceiling fan motor, garbage disposal will be a little one breakage. Hey, you know what? Saturday, they're already closed. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Ay, ay, ay. They closed 3.5 hours ago. Well, okay, new video. I'm gonna go ditch this in the stash hole. If they're still around here, I think a lot of my stash holes are gone. But this isn't real valuable stuff, so I'm willing to just stash it. I got a couple hiding spots around here, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna do some scavenging on the way home. Change of plans, Mr. Saturday Man. This was my favorite stash hole. Other people were using it for dumping and stuff. There's a dirt road, all overgrown now. I used to go through here. Scrapyard's down the hill. But I don't think I want to stash my stuff in there anymore. I haven't been here in a long time. I miss you, stash hole. Whoa, I almost flipped backwards. Shoot. That's kind of spooky. Need a wheelie bar. All my stash holes are being encroached on. I got all these bags of cans. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the storage unit. They'll get full of bugs and ants, and ant colonies liable to move into one of those bags, and all that white bag's gonna check the 10 cent. Someone might take my whole load, so I guess this video is now called Spend the Day with VidVulture. I'm gonna go back to storage unit and do a little scavenging and treasure hunting action. What do we got here? Magnets come in real handy. Always know exactly what you're dealing with. Hey, shoot. That's copper. That's copper and brass. That's actually a nice little strainer. I thought it was just a cheapie. That right there, believe it or not, is worth about $3. Just scrap metal. It's got brass handles. You'd have to take the brass off there, but that's a copper strainer with brass handles, so that's a really nice piece of scrap. That's actually the nicest piece of scrap I have on me right now. Let me think about that. That's nice. I might keep that for myself. That's a nice one. Uh-oh. Stay a while. What do you think? Yeah. Guess the scavenging video starts now. Come on, man. You can do it. There you go. Gotta be kind of careful. Sometimes you don't know what you're gonna be dealing with. Bunch of chemicals. Yummy. Paint. Hey, you know what? Shoot, that's probably good stuff. Those are brand new cans of paint. Does it have the color on there? Base. And food. Because that's what you always want to see with your canned food. Whole berry cranberry sauce. Paint and food. There you go. That one looks like it's been opened, but it's full. I'm gonna have all this paint. What do you think? Sherwin-Williams. That's good stuff. Let's see here. You go there. You go there. Custom colors not returnable. Deep caviar. Deep caviar. Hey, that's got a fancy name to it. What do you think? That one's gross. Deep gold. Black Panther. And I don't know what that was supposed to be. Looks like salt and sugar and M&Ms and peanuts and oatmeal. And something under the oatmeal, some kind of like powder. And then it's been sealed. Look at that. I wonder what that is. Huh. I don't know, those are not M&Ms, those are Skittles. Those look like Skittles and Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces chips. That kind of made me hungry. Alright, let's get back to it. What's in there? Bag of clothes. Where were we? Alright. Scavenger do what scavenger do. Hopefully it doesn't get squished. There's a smartphone laying in the road up here. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was closer. Hey, look at that. It works and everything. What do you think? I thought it was broke. That's actually liquid. Look at it. That shouldn't be too hard to find an owner on that one. But there we go. It's got numbers on it. So yeah, I've probably found tens of thousands of these actually. I don't know where else they'd be coming from unless they were falling off of cars. Look at the grooves in that one. It's kind of weird looking. I mean, I could see how a small percentage of them could be falling off like someone's scrap load, bouncing off the scrap load, but that doesn't account for you know, more than 1 or 2% of them, you know. So dude actually just called me. He's supposed to be on his way here to pick up his phone. Luckily he caught me when I was at the gas station, so it's gonna work good. Hopefully he shows up pretty quick. I carry these fuel bottles. The link is down in the description if you want to check out them fuel bottles on Amazon or eBay. They're real handy to have around for camping and two-wheelers and any kind of four-wheelers and whatnot. Dude came and got it. He was not happy. He said he just bought it. It was just brand new. He just bought the thing. He took the cover off the case, and on the other side it had one of those glass bags on the non-display side, and it was just crumbled, just smushed. He said he's happy to get his information back though, so. It was probably, it had been run over at least once. It was probably a couple more squishes, and it was probably gonna be scrap metal. Starting to get rained on. Actually, that's probably a better spot for that. I don't think it's gonna rain too hard. I don't think it's gonna shut me down. Let's see, gold plate on these. See that on these ribbon wires? It's a nice gold plate on there. It's got a chunk of aluminum in the stand, and then the circuit board is cheap, but those little transformers can go for electric motors, like I showed at the scrapyard, 10 cents a pound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and then all these little cylinders on here, they're would be aluminum breakage, and the rest of it's just kind of something you can throw in your tin shed. Let's see if I can get out from underneath this thing real quick. I feel as though I was just here. It's just a little dude. It's an angry little dude though. Hard telling what it's gonna do. Blue skies here and gray there and dark over there. One thing I know, it's farkle season. Farkle. Hey, look at that. Nothing wrong with that. cans if you wanted them. Speaker wire. See that padlock? You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that gets sucked into there. I wouldn't be surprised if a car wash owner couldn't pull out enough valuable stuff out of there. Some car washes don't care if you do that, or well, they don't have them locked anyway. I don't know if they don't care, but probably shouldn't say that. They're usually just full of change, coins, farkles. It's a farkle nest. It's literally a nest of farkles in there right now. There's one farkle. A couple of shiny bag species today. Oh boy. Well, what else could go wrong in this video? What is that? I thought I smelled something. What is it? Can you see that? Farkle. There was a big purple cloud up in the air. It's dissipating now. See all that purple? Look at that. See all that? Right there. What in the world was that? Huh. That doesn't smell very good neither. That's weird. So sometimes, hey, they changed their they got new curbs in here. Those are big ones, chunky ones. I don't want to mess with those. Oftentimes there will be a big stack of big farkles in here. It's that time of year where big stacks of big farkles will start showing up around here. I'm trying to hang out under this roof as long as possible, if you haven't noticed. We might have one chance to make more of the video before it gets dark. I think if I go that way, I might be able to do something. Look at that. GoPro does pretty good with that blue and white. The puffy clouds. For some reason, the GoPro just awesome at recording that stuff. What do you think? I think it's raining that way. I think it's raining pretty hard. Let's go this way. Spring shower, spring. Wait, I grew up too far north. Isn't it April showers, spring Mayflowers? Down here, or not down here, it's kind of in a in-between zone. March showers, bring April flowers. if you're new to my channel, down in the description, if you click on show more, the description will open up, and I've got a video down there. We take that plastic off, and there's quite a bit of copper in there. Those are actually hazardous material, those TVs, the CRT tubes. You're not supposed to break them, so it's amazing how many I still see. They've slowed down just a touch, but they're still all over the place. Those are actually, shoot, you know what? These ones are big enough to where there'll be a wire wrapped around the whole tube, and these are probably old enough and big enough to where, well, sometimes they're aluminum, sometimes they're copper. Either way, there's some nice copper in there and nice tidbits if you want to scrap those out. I could probably make, with the way the prices are right now, each one of those is probably a $5 bill. It's not bad money, but I might keep those in mind if I'm back out later tonight or tomorrow or something. I should sit here for a while. It's actually illegal to put them in the dumpster. It's actually it's pretty much illegal dumping. Right there is the way they are. But anyways, the real problem is that they were ever manufactured like that to begin with. Hey, look at this. Never know where you find a scrap treasure. What do you think? It's a nice piece right there. On these you can whack them real hard along here. Take these pieces of black plastic off, and you get clean aluminum. And see, that one's got, see, that's brass. I'll probably go ahead and clean that one up since I know it's brass. Sometimes there'll just be a low grade stainless that a magnet will stick to, so they're really not worth a whole lot. But like this would be 10 cents a pound for breakage. Basically they'll call it dirty radiator, but it'd be about 10 cents a pound with the plastic. Take the plastic off, and what did that sign say they were? 35 cents a pound, I think. Clean aluminum radiators. And then it's at least a pound of brass in there, so that's $1.70. So sometimes cleaning stuff up, particularly now that the prices are going up. Look at that hubcap, or that rim up there. Particularly when prices start going up like this, then it just becomes more and more practical. Every penny the price comes up to start doing labor like that. You know, some people just don't have time for the amount of money, but this looks like it's abandoned. What do you think? You know, when it comes to making an extra $2 in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, that's not a bad wage. You think that's abandoned? What do you think? See what I mean by leaving stuff? There's an ant colony in there. They're gonna make that their home, so I don't like destroying them ant colonies. When I find ants like that on a piece of scrap metal, I let it sit for a while. Let them ants go, hey man, our world just got turned upside down. We're gonna get wet. Let's get out of here. Let's find a new spot. Or you need that curb. So I'll swing back by and snatch that up. Little tiny ants on there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Bed frame back there. On the bed frame, see them prices are getting up there. Almost I'm tempted to start taking them again. Look at that. I got myself a new stopwatch. Look at that. Think about that. About 50 cents right there, so give or take. My battery died. I had to come home and charge it. I found some other stuff. I'll show it to you real quick. That's that steel wheel. I had the ants on it. If you ever find something that has ants, an ant colony all over it, those ants are just wonders of production. They're just production masters. So when I turned that over and just left it upside down from what they were used to, in a matter of minutes they will take every ant egg, and every ant will go and they will find a new place immediately. So like, not only just to save the ants, but like you don't want ants crawling all over your clothes and in your shoes and up your sleeve and in your car or on your truck. So if you give those ants just a couple minutes, and most people might not be aware of that, just kind of a fun scrap fact, just turn their nest upside down, or turn their whole world upside down, or you know, just disturb them, and they will move and they will evacuate immediately. Okay, I got some nice pieces of wood here. This is gonna go for my catwalk. I got catwalks around my apartment. I don't want to do a whole lot more until I get into a house, and then I'm build a deluxe catwalk, you know, about a foot or two away from the ceiling. I have around my whole living room almost. And then I found a set of golf clubs. Lots of times these golf clubs will be aluminum. Those are actually steel, so I don't have to break those off there. But lots of times the heads of golf clubs will be nice chunks of aluminum, and you don't want to like swing them to try to break them, because they'll go flinging. But they're easy to break. I'll break this one just to show you. That one didn't break clean, but like if you use like something to like the fork a hole on a dumpster or something, maybe like in between these rails, in between here there would be a good spot to do it. Just be careful, because those things are real flexible and they'll fling and sling, but they're steel, so I don't have to worry about that. I found a couple of these nice brass faucets right after the camera died. I found 2 of those. Nice hunks of brass in there. And lots of times going back to cleaning stuff up, that's an item you might have to clean up at the scrapyard. Take those screws out, get that little piece of metal out of there, and maybe these bolts. Got to take the plastic out. It's not that hard. It just comes out there pretty quick. But you know, and then you get clean brass for it and stuff. What else didn't you see I got in here? I got a little container of nails, and a couple of hydraulic dealy-doos, and I got this nice chunk of aluminum, and I think that's gonna about do it. Some more pieces of aluminum in there. I don't think I showed. And I showed those mason jars. And stainless steel cup. I think that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Let me know if you like this sort of video where I just kind of show bits of my day and whatnot. But it's still raining. At least I got a video in today. So hope you enjoyed the show. As always, thanks for watching.